Lisa with BeCozi.net is here. I am the creator and inventor of hand knitting style. I started it in 2015, and this channel was created in 2016. We have over 350 videos on hand knitting, and I recently published a book on hand knitting that can be purchased on BeCozi or Amazon. I actually have two books. One was published in 2021 and second in 2025. So today I will be showing you how to make the Shamrock leaf. We are only a few days away from St. Patrick's Day, so it will be a perfect project for you to make. We will be using our green color because it's chunky Chenille in green, and you will need a little bit less than one skein and a little bit of filling or stuffing for inside. So if you're ready, if you have our yarn, let's get started. Okay, guys, let's get started. So here is the one I made already, and now we will be making a new one with you. So I'm taking a skein of our green color. It's we also call it Kelly green, and we will start with placing the yarn in front of us like that, and we will try to leave a small tail, and then we will place this working yarn. This is tail, this is working yarn on the top to make a loop. So here is our loop. Insert your fingers, grab working yarn, then grab the stitch, pull it out, and these two strings down. So here we are. So don't make it too tight here because we will make it tighter a bit later. So make it small. It should be pretty small because we will be making a stem for the leaf. So now we will insert our fingers, we'll grab working yarn and we will pull it out to make second stitch like that. And now we will be making a stem using these two stitches. You don't need to make any more stitches. So this is our second stitch. Insert your fingers, grab working yarn, pull it out. And now do the same in this first stitch. Insert your fingers, grab working yarn and pull it out. See, we now have two stitches. And now we will be making 10 stitches like that total. So it's 1, 2, and that just keep making one at a time, and you can see that the when you're knitting these two stitches together, it creates this like a robe looking like stem. So that's when we can pull this knot and make it tight, and that's where we connect the bottom. So this tail goes inside the stitch on the other side like that, and then you can put it inside the next stitch and out to kind of connect it nicely, and then you can just hide the tail between the stitches on the bottom. And what I will do, I will burn the end and I will hide it in between of the stitches like that. See, this is the bottom of the stem, looking very nice like that. So we have 3 stitches now, 1, 2, 3. So we will keep knitting this way, 1 stitch at a time. And you can use your right hand and then left hand for stitch on each side like that. I think it's easier this way. Or you can just use your right hand or left hand for if you're left-handed, for making the stitches. So here we are. I'm trying to make them on the tighter side because this way they will be looking nice like on this stem here. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So you can make it longer if you want. You can make it shorter. I am showing you how to make it with the 10, okay? So here we are, we have 10. And now we will start our top part of the leaf. So what we will do, we're knitting the right stitch, and then we are putting our finger in between of these 2 stitches and making an extra stitch like that. See, we have 1, 2, 3 now. We're knitting this second one on the left, turn, and do the same here. Between two stitches, insert your finger underneath this part of the stitch and make extra stitch. So we now have 4 stitches, see, like that. We are now, we just made the stitch, so we're knitting this one on the left, and we are knitting 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now when we have 4 stitches, we will increase, and we knitted 1 row, we will increase 2 stitches more. So for increasing this time, we will be using the bottom part of this stitch. See this little bump? Insert your fingers underneath the bump and make extra stitch, and now knit this stitch. We increased 1, then knit second one, and then increase on this one. The same way, put your finger underneath this bump, pull it out, and now knit this stitch. So you just made 2 stitches from 1, and now you have 6 stitches here. Okay, so here, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what are we doing? We are knitting the 6 stitches, not increasing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. If you want, you can put a little marker that you would know where stitches are. Let me see if I have a marker. So here, if you want to have something like a pin or a piece of yarn. So now we knitted 1 row of 6, and now we will be increasing 1 more time. No, I'm sorry. We just increased. So now we're knitting the row with no increasing. Okay, it's the same here. 2 became 4, knit 4 without increase. Then increase to 6, knit row of 6 without increasing. So we put marker 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so now we will increase again, and we can keep it here because it's just sitting here, or move it, whichever works. So now we'll increase 2 more to make it 8. The same way, I'm going underneath the stitch, taking this bump, and pull stitch, extra stitch out, and now knit stitch itself. Now knit 2, and then we will increase here on this side 1 and 2, and we are done with this row. And now we have 8 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What are we doing now? We are knitting 8 stitches with no increasing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What are we doing next? Turn again. We can move our marker a little bit, that we would know where we started. We're increasing 1 more time. We need to go to 10, okay? So it's good to increase on the side, then you will not really see it here. So again, we're going underneath the bump behind the stitch, pull in extra stitch, and then knit this stitch. So we just increased to 1 stitch. Then we will go to the other side over here. We will turn, and we will make extra stitch the same way. Go on the back, see this little bump, make extra stitch. Here we are. So we just made 2 extra stitches, and we now have 10. So what are we doing now? We can actually start closing. So we turned it, and we're knitting this 1, 2, 3 stitches, and we're keeping this 5 on the left. See, there we have 10, so we kind of separate it in 5 and 5. So we are knitting 3, and then we're knitting 2 on the back. We're actually purling them. See, you can knit them if you turn the on another side, but if you want to keep it this way, you just purl it. So now we have 5 stitches here, and now we can actually finish this part of the leaf. I will cut the yarn. I will put some burning to prevent unraveling. So what I will do now, I will put a little bit of the stuffing inside this part to make it look nice and full. Okay, so now there's 5 stitches. See, this stitch a little bit disappeared, too much yarn, I mean filling. So here we are, it came out. Okay, now these 5 stitches need to be connected. This tail goes inside every stitch from inside out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And if you want to add this, you can add it from outside like that to make it fluffy. Then pull and connect. And then you can put this tail inside a few more stitches that you already have it in to make it nice and even. So basically creating a little heart here, okay guys? So here we are, we made the one part of the first leaf. So what are we doing? We have 5 stitches here. We're taking our yarn, we're leaving the tail, then insert your fingers inside first stitch, grab working yarn, create a stitch, and then knit 5 stitches around. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now we need to connect this opening. So this tail, we're going to connect this two. See, we're going over, and then here you can connect it through this stitch underneath, and then inside this stitch here. We just need to connect this hole. See what we did? We went 1, 2, and 3, and this way we connected this nicely over here. And then this stitch can simply go inside. It will be just staying there, it will not go anywhere, or you can tighten it, but as I said, it will just stay here. So what are we doing? We're knitting 1, 2, 3, and now we are cutting the yarn, and we are connecting. After we will put some of the stuffing inside. So the same way, stitches, this working yarn goes inside the stitches from inside out. Make sure it's all 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull and connect. So here we are. You can put it inside 2 more stitches that you put it on already to make it look nicely, and then you can just tuck it in. It will stay there. Here we are. So this is our top leaf. So now we need to make 2 more. How we will do it? Put it like that in front of you, and I'm taking this yarn, and then we are making 4 stitches on the stem close to this part of the leaf. Okay, so insert your finger underneath one of the stitches, pull yarn out, and then take another stitch and do the same. 2. And now we need to do the same on another side. Let's cut this yarn, make it shorter, then it will hide inside. So here we are, put it on the side. We can actually connect this piece of yarn like that it would be out of the way. And now we will make 2 stitches over here, because we need 2 on this side and 2 on this. So insert yarn in and pull it out. So it's kind of purling, it's not really knitting at this point, okay? And then do the same, that you would have 4 stitches, one in front of each other, like that. Okay, now we need these 4 stitches. Knit 1, 2. You can turn and knit, or you can purl, that they would be knitted on another side. Here we are. What do we do now? We're increasing, and here is the important part, guys. Because we need this leaf, part of leaf to be connected to this one, we will make extra 5th stitch over here, okay? Here you go. You put your fingers here on the knees, the opening in the middle part of here, and you make an extra stitch, and then knit 1, 2, and actually we need to increase here, so we'll use the back of the stitch to make extra stitch, and then knit this one. So we just increase 2 more stitches. See, we have 4, 5, 6. So knitting 5 and 6, and now we're simply knitting 6 stitches, not increasing, because this is the row that we are not increasing. Remember, increase, knit the row without increase, increase, knit the row without increase. So here we are, we just knitted 6 stitches, and now we can increase again and make it 8 stitches. So we will do it here and here. Use the back part of the stitch, make extra stitch, then knit this one, make extra simple stitch, and then simple stitch here. And now we will turn because it will be easier this way. So we will now increase over here, back side, put your fingers underneath, make extra stitch, knit this one, and then 2 previous stitches. So we now have 8 stitches, guys, okay? So we are now knitting 8 stitches with no increasing, because we just increase it to make it 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can turn and knit it. 5, 6, 7, 8. And when we have 8, we will knit it with the next row, increasing for 2 more stitches, okay? So here we are, the same stitch over here on the side, go underneath, grab working yarn, pull it out, knit this stitch, and then knit next 3, turn, and now increase here. Oh, go underneath, pull the yarn out. So then we will do the same for the other side over here, guys, okay? So let's go here. We have 10 stitches now, okay? So what are we doing next? We are now knitting 1, 2, and 3. We're keeping this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're knitting this, we're keeping this 5 for this part of the leaf. And now we are going to purl these 2 on the back, or you can turn and knit them. Okay, so here we are. Now we are knitting this 3 again to make it the same level, and now we will finish this part by cutting the yarn. Now taking a little bit of filling or stuffing, putting it inside, and now we're closing this part by inserting working yarn inside every of 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pull, and then go inside those 2 stitches that you went already to make it nice and looking. Here we are. Then tuck in the yarn. Here's one part, and now we're making second part the same way, guys, okay? So place the yarn and then pull the yarn through the stitch, and then keep knitting 5 stitches. 1, 2, and I'm not turning, so I'm purling the stitches, but you can turn or you can purl like me. Okay, so now we are connecting this opening again with this tail. You're going underneath the stitch here. Stuck. Okay. Then underneath, and it doesn't matter, you can go from inside out or from outside in, like that. Pull, then go inside this stitch which we will be using, like that. and then pull and connect. See, we'll close this opening. Then yarn goes inside, and we have 5 stitches, which we are knitting for 1 row, and then we will close it up. So here we are. We have 5, and now we can cut the yarn, put a little bit more stuffing, and close up, inserting tail inside every of these stitches. So I will not be showing you the next one because it's exactly the same. Spool and then place it inside the stitch where you went already before to connect it nicely. Here we go, and then put it inside like that. So here we are. We have 2/3 of our leaf ready. Spread it, and then do the same on this side. So place it like that, make 2 and 2 on the other side, knit 4, then increase 1 here, 1 here, and increasing, add it over here, and then make another leaf. And I will make one, and I will come back and show you what to do next. Okay, guys, so here we are. I finished my leaf, and this is second one. This is the first one. Beautiful shamrock leaves. So St. Patrick's Day is just a few days away. You can make it. You still have some time. This yarn is available at BeCozi.net and BeCozi.com. This is our green color, beautiful for St. Patrick's Day. So go get it. And when you're making a video using this video, making a leaf and posting it on social media, please make sure to tag BeCozi. Stay warm and BeCozi. Hey guys, Larissa with BeCozi.net is here. I would like to introduce you my second book. The second book, Hand Knitting 102, it was published on November 25, 2025, and it's available to purchase on our website BeCozi.net, BeCozi.com. It's also available on Amazon. It's also available on Amazon as a downloadable version if you want, a Kindle, and if you want the real book, it's available again on our website and on Amazon. In this book, I'm showing new patterns and a few old patterns. It's as usual, it's very detailed, it's very easy to understand what I'm doing. Very unique patterns where you can, those that you cannot find anywhere else. And again, this book is available. Go get it. And this is the best gift for yourself or your loved one.